Hey everybody, my name is Robert, and so what we have going on here is, well, okay, let me backtrack just a little bit. Like 10 years ago, this toy came out called the Mattel Mindflex. Hannah has one here. There we go. Thank you, Hannah. It's this toy. It has an EG sensor headset that goes with it, and like super futuristic. Well, now it's not. Now it's like 10 years ago it came out. But when it first came out, I realized as soon as I knew how it worked that it would there must be something. There's something in it that you could disconnect and plug it into your analog synthesizer and use it as a generator for a control voltage, so that you could play your synthesizer with your mind. This is the point. It's instantly obvious if you know about analog synthesizers and you use that. You'd instantly be like, yes, you can do this. So in any event, I spent like a couple of months trying to figure out how to open it, because it's kind of difficult to open. The Mattel doesn't want you to open their toy and figure out how it works. And then and then like using a multimeter, this one, I tested all the parts in it for like, it took me like 2 months. It was so like experimental and like detailed. I like tested every part in there just to see which one was putting out the voltage. And finally in the end, it turned out that it was the really big, obvious black and red cable. That's the only cable inside the whole thing. That is the last thing I checked. And so like, so anyway, it's really easy to open. The hardest thing is to open it up, but it's really easy to take these, clip a cable, add on a jack. Hold on, I have a few jacks to pass around. Where's my stuff? Over here. Anyway, it's really easy to make a synthesizer. Sorry, it's really easy to turn this toy. Really easy to turn this toy. BT Dubs, this is available for like, you can get it for like 5 to 15 or 20 bucks on eBay now. So they're really, really easy to get. And to hack it and to turn it into a mind controller for an analog synthesizer. It's super easy and awesome. It's such an easy thing to do. And I posted a video on YouTube like 10 years ago of giving instructions for this too. But the instructions are on this sheet. And on the back side of the sheet are schematic diagrams for if you would like to build your own oscillator circuit. If you don't have an analog synthesizer, you can build an easy oscillator circuit and hook it up to this instead. So it's pretty simple if you're good at electronics. If you're not good at electronics, it's impossible. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, and this was designed, I got the design from the internet from Make Magazine's website, and then it was altered by Tyler Petito at Acorn Amplifiers in Atlanta. And Tyler took the guts out of this thing and he put it inside a glass head with all the wiring from this thing inside it, and then built the circuit and put the synthesizer inside it too. And so there was the Teletron. I call this thing a Teletron when you turn it into a mind controller for your synthesizer. So my friend Tyler made a Teletron version 2. It was a glass head filled with wires, like it's its brain, with the flashing lights and everything. And then like it had the synthesizer inside it too. And so you'd put on the headset, you'd be looking at the head, like thinking, and you'd hear it singing back to you with these like sine waves. It was very, very cool. And so that was anyway, you can do that too. That's something you can do. But anyway, I'm going to show you how this works really fast, and then we're going to see how to open it up. I have some tools, but I don't have enough. I brought a soldering iron, but it's like gonna take forever, and it's like a fire hazard probably. I don't think that we can do that here. So I see that some of you brought a soldering iron, so that was very diligent. Okay.
And Robert,
but I do have screwdrivers, which will be useful to be able to hack into the actual device.
Hey Robert, correct me if I'm wrong, you're gifting these Mindflexes to each person.
Well sure, yeah, the people who have them.
You can take them home.
Oh yeah, because the deal is that...
And make friends with someone who has one if you don't have one.
Yes, like every few years I'll get this itch and I'll be like, I wonder if they're going for super cheap on eBay. And I'll look and I'll be like, dang, they're like $7, and I'll like buy like 4 or something, because my goal was that I wanted to have a mind-controlled synthesizer orchestra. And I still want to do that, so if you all want to join that, if you get this going, then that's cool, I'd like that. And so, but to have the mind-controlled orchestra, I actually have to build all of them, and once I did the one, and I built a second one so you can play with 2, I sort of like petered out on my ambition to like manufacture them, so I've had the stack of them sitting around and accumulating for some years, and so I thought that this was the perfect opportunity to also give them away. So you're making it sound really generous, Stephen. But in fact, it is, actually just that was the destiny of these things as I was hoarding them, was for me to have this.
Well, instead of
thing.
giving them to a thrift store, you're giving them to people and you're teaching them how to use it.
That's true. That's true. Thank you. Well, I wouldn't give them to a thrift store. I would eventually in my life I would have built them all.
Right.
I believe I would. So okay. In any event, in 2010 at the Athens Pop Fest, I had I'd been tinkering with it all summer, and I had figured it out, and I got it to work. And I took it to Caledonia and was demonstrating it on the back patio of Caledonia, go up into the little upper patio there. And I could not get it to work, and I tinkered with it, and finally I kind of got it to work. But it turned out that it was the synthesizer that was broken, not the device, and because my synthesizer's junky. So here's the deal. This thing is somewhat unstable. You're going to be hacking it and rewiring it, so it depends on it's possible that your soldering skills are unstable. And then on top of that, the synthesizer you're plugging it into is probably unstable. So there's all of those things that have to line up for you to be able to make it work. Cool? So most of the time it does work, but it doesn't always work. Okay, the deal is that the way the toy works is that it has a little ball. You can control the motions of a little ball with that's held on a column of air, and there's a little fan inside there that blows, and it holds this light ball up, and you control how high the ball goes, higher or lower. The more stimulated your brain is, the ball will go higher, and the more mellow and zenned out you are, the ball will go lower on this column of air. Cool? And so as soon as you plug it in and you hear the thing whirring, you'll realize, and you put on the EEG sensors, and you realize, oh, this could be a synthesizer or something, because it makes a sound of its own. It has a little fan inside it that whirs. So it's pretty easy leap to think that you could control a synthesizer with this thing. What we're gonna do is we're gonna open it up, and we're going to actually open it up. I have screwdrivers, but it's really hard and difficult to do, so at least we'll get started. That could take forever. And then I have a couple that are already opened. Max, you have one. Or George, you have one. And I'll show you how to clip the one wire that you need to clip to be able to make this work. And then for those of you who have these, I have a few. Hit me up afterwards, and I have some quarter-inch jacks that you can use, that you can solder to the output cable right here. Okay. So I've got some quarter-inch jacks here for those of you. So hit me up right afterwards, and I'll give you one. Okay. Cool. Hannah Jones, I got a quarter-inch jack for that. Cool. Okay. All right.
Hey, Robert.
Yes.
Would you like to hook it up to my brain to see it perform?
I would really like that very much.
I think you mentioned that, so we can get
would you be the performer?
An idea of what Steven's thoughts sound like.
So let's do this, and then okay.
Yeah.
So what it translates to is this. When you can clip this wire, plug it into your synthesizer, it's literally that easy. Literally the same wire that was driving the fan is now playing the pitch of your synthesizer. On analog synthesizers, the control voltage is you plug in a plug that has a voltage, the same voltage that could be going into a lamp or anything like that. You can plug it into your synthesizer, and it bypasses the keyboard and runs your synthesizer with some other voltage. So you could have your synthesizer run with a photo-optical sensor, or you could be playing the pitches of the synthesizer with a lamp dimmer or a theremin or other sorts of things. That's the way that you bypass the keyboard and you play your synthesizer with other sorts of inputs. It's actually interesting because Robert Moog, the dude who was one of the inventors of the synthesizer, when he first invented it, according to the documentary about him, it wasn't obvious to them when they were inventing the synthesizer that it would have a keyboard. They were thinking that the natural interface, was a theremin. They were thinking when they were inventing the synthesizer that a theremin would be the way you would play it, and it was like a really big restriction to think about putting a keyboard that would just have individual notes. But when they thought of that, of course, they revolutionized music. But it's kind of interesting to think that it might have been some just crazy experimental theremin type device. Well, that's exactly what you have when you try to control it with your brain anyway. So it's cool. Okay, so Stephen, what we're gonna do is, this is how this works. When Stephen puts this on, this thing calibrates. It's very, very, very delicate. You can't go too far from it. It has a woman talking to you in a robot British voice, and she's very calmly directing you, okay? So, but you have to ignore her directions because they don't have anything to do with using it as a hacked synthesizer. But if you look at the screen there, you'll see, at the page, you'll see the instructions. You hit 1, and then you wait, and you hit 2. There's these 2 buttons. And then it'll start to calibrate, and when you get a green light, it starts to play according to your brain. So what you're going to hear is that when Stephen's brain gets more stimulated, like he's going to be all excitable because he's like that, then the pitch will go up on the
me?
synthesizer. And then when he calms himself down and like is really zen, the pitch will go down. And you can experiment with that, and it's really nice actually way to kind of like become aware of your brain's function.
Yeah.
Because you don't normally think about controlling your brain directly.
Right.
You don't normally think I'm making my brain more stimulated now or less so, but you can actually hear it. You can hear the level of stimulation of your brain. It's very, very cool and interesting. So anyway, like yeah, it's really awesome.
I drive the car, brain. I'm in charge, brain, not you.
Exactly. So what you do is you put this on, and we make sure it's not too tight.
Okay.
Cool. So you'll have to like just put it on like a headband, like you're going to play
Alright.
tennis. Okay. Is it tight? It shouldn't press too uncomfortably into
it's
your
fine.
head.
It's fine.
And then you take these little things and the hook.
Hey, Robert, I heard you were looking for me.
What's that?
Hey guys, Jonathan Cootie's gonna play in 5 minutes. Robert, do you have anything else to say to your class?
Hey, thanks for coming and for trying to build this thing. Let me know if you build one. Oh yeah, this is a score. So these are a couple of scores for the instrument. This is one I did, and my friend Jeff Mangum did a score for it.
Oh my God, that's
They're like
amazing.
installations. So it's nice to have you look at it. Wow. Well, thanks, too. Thank you.
Yeah.
The 2 pages work together.
Right,
This
right,
goes to the right side. You read the front page?
I did read the
Cool,
front,
thank
yeah.
you. Thank you. This is the quarter-inch jack that you're going to plug the red and black cable into. You can feed it out the bottom.
Is he really gonna do it?
out through there.
He's good at this stuff.
Yeah, I can tell. He's got a good brain.
Yeah.
That's why your kids have good brains.
And that's, yeah, it doesn't come from me. Their social, emotional, their emotional intelligence comes from me.
You're intelligent, Jim.
Emotional intelligence.
If you want to build a synthesizer, do you have a synthesizer?
I think I can put that schematic together because I have
The EQ and IQ are
EQ and IQ.
are very important.
Yes, totally awesome.
So, Hannah, is this going to be a new sound of numbers instrument?
I think it should be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have to get it going first.
It could be playing while you're playing something else.
Yes.
Like, that'd be interesting.
Definitely.
I approve. Very exciting.
Yeah.
It's called like siren. Sometimes I think I'm too far in the water. They're just organ.
We'll see you at some point down the road.
It's these hard plastic feet that are there. You see, there's all these little notches. Every single one of those has a hole underneath it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. So you have screws around the edge you have to undo, right? There's all these screws around the edge. You have to undo them all and keep the screws organized in a little bowl or something. And then you have these other little ones that they don't want you to open or find. So you open those as well. And you have to dig into those. And what I have is, if you want to do this right now, I have some screwdrivers, and I thought it would be a good experiment just to see what it's like to take the thing out, just to make sure you know how to do it and you can do it. Is that cool? Is that cool?
And you can experiment through the night. Bars open till 2.
It's my personal stash of screwdrivers. What's that?
Live music until 1. Bars open till 2. But you can play out here while you're hanging out.
That's true.
Jonathan Cootie is going to play in a half an hour.
Awesome.
On stage.
Good. Yes, Jonathan Cootie.
Also known as Cootie. If you want me to back you up, let me know. I got some thoughts.
All right. Time for that. We'll find some background.
Like a meditative
What was I
drum
doing
in the back.
Now, it's trying to catch it. Are you on? Let me see. There we go. Now, Max, these filters. That's crazy. I want to experiment with filters. Yeah. What timbre do you like?
Like soft.
Huh?
Soft. Like a silent. I just want a pure sound.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hey, dude.
Yeah, we just, Robert? I don't know.
Yeah,
People
nice
ask
to
us
meet
to
you.
play every once in a while. Wedding or like a pop festival. We'll do it somewhere, you know, and we don't know that one get it together. We all have families.
Let me know when you want to speak loudly to everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Robert Schneider. I'm just gonna assume you want to speak now.
Thank you.
Because I believe in you.
Thank you, Stephen.
Can I get one?
Yeah, please,
See.
please. I'll get you one, okay? And
Oh.
I'll get you one of.
No worries. No worries.
No, it'd be really. Awesome.
I'd rather just visit yours.
Okay. Oh my God.
He's a teacher.
Yeah. He is a professor. Whoa, this syllabus is crazy. Yeah, I don't know about soldering.
Would you guys be interested in the instructions? Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. I don't know much about it, but
When do you open the box?
When do I open the box?
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably at some point.
Well, he mentioned sold. Yeah, I don't know. There's lots of things I don't know.
That's definitely what's happening.
This is good meditation music.
Oh wait, I have a drink somewhere.
Remind your brain that
What's the
your
what?
brain's not alone.
Okay, right now it's reading nothing. Oh, I ran out of synthesizer things. I didn't see sitting there. Are you interested to build one?
oh, I don't have one. Sorry.
Okay. Will you watch?
So whose brain is gonna get these sensors?
May I take one? Also, I
Mine might break it. Hydrate your brain.
Lost my water.
Oh, you need water?
Yeah, well, I have one.
I'll get you water.
Say,
So I
Stephen,
think
you
I'm
put
good.
on a really, really dope festival.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you. And it's really amazing that you're running this charity. Thank you.
Thank you. You ain't seen nothing yet.
I agree. But we've seen a lot. Okay, so we want to make sure it's not, we'll see if it works, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so now you turn on the device, and we turn on the headset, and now the device is trying to read to see if the headset's there. Oh, I have to press 1, then 2. And now it's just calibrating. Now you're controlling the synthesizer. So Steven's brain is stimulated because it went up. And if you were looking, you'd see that this has. Can you see that it has a light that's going up or down with his thought? Let's try to get really mellow.
Okay. Mellow first?
Yeah. Mellow.
All right. Meditation. I don't know. A blank piece of white line paper. A Scantron from college.
College rules.
An empty beach.
That's me messing with the synthesizer. So there's two things going on. The pitch is going up, and now calm down a little bit if you can. So go back down. There you go. So there's the pitch going up or down, and then there's me filtering the synthesizer and making it sound awesome. I mean, it sounds awesome. You're doing great. You're doing great. Cool? So there's two things going on. Cool? And if you're playing it while you're wearing the thing, then you're like doing the synthesizer and it's making your brain stimulated or not. The whole thing's like totally like awesome but crazy. Cool. You're like, oh, my synthesizer's not working. It's from the 1970s. And then like the whole thing's a very yeah.
I'm from the 1970s.
You are. It's true. That was me. That was me. See, his brain's only making the pitches. I'm farting. Is it okay if I give you both one thing to share? Okay. We have to make sure they have all the parts in them and stuff.
Yeah, we're just getting started. Did you guys want to play? It's a brainwave simulator.
This one.
Hey, Robert, I think I found 2 more players.
Did you?
Maybe.
Interested in building?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'll try it. Yeah, Sean should play.
Is there one?
How does it work?
So the deal is that we're going to show how you can open it up, and we're going to try to open them up, but you can open it up and hack it. And I'll show you how to hack it. I have instructions. Then you take it, and you have to have an analog synthesizer, or access to one, or be in the
I have
future
one,
hoping to
yeah.
have one.
I have
And you
one.
can plug in. You plug into the control voltage input of your analog synthesizer and run it with your thoughts.
Okay.
And it's very. You'll see in a moment.
All right.
What's your name, dude?
Sean.
And he was in Masters of the Hemisphere and still flying as well.
Nice to meet you, dude.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's a great pleasure.
Surprised you hadn't met before.
Cool. I'm surprised by that too.
But now you have.
Cool. Thank you.
Cool.
It's very cool.
Steve got me out of that. That was one of my favorite sets ever.
Oh yeah.
Like when, like the second
Yeah.
when he was like,
Maybe we should move this. I'm gonna move this out of the way.
Oh, it's the Mindflix. This is like a game where you try to, it's like an obstacle course and you try to control the ball with your mind and make it